that's essentially the introduction to the piano version of Thunder Road that Springsteen often plays live and that you would hear on a bootleg CD or on the live 75-85 CD. And it's really not that hard, and there's a few tricks you learn from the intro that you can carry on through to figure out the whole song. And the main thing is the song is in the key of E, and which is the scale's important, so it's E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, and E. And those are the only notes that are going to show up in the song. But he mostly sticks just to chord triads in both hands. So he starts in E, and I'll show you the right and left hand together, because a lot of times he's just playing a chord shape, the same chord shape in both hands. So he starts the song doing that. He plays the E triad shape, which is E, G sharp, and B, and he's doing it in the both. And the real trick to the song is playing individual notes in a chord. So, and that's essentially the first chord, the opening few notes of the song. Then he shifts chords to C sharp minor, which is the relative minor in the key of E. There's really only 4 chords in this song: E, C sharp minor, A, and B. There's a few passing chords like G sharp, but mostly E, C sharp, A, and B. If you know those, you'll figure the song out. So he goes to C sharp minor from that E, and he does play it different in the right and left hands here. So in the right hand he does an inversion, where all he does is he keeps the E chord shape, but he brings this B up to C sharp, so it looks like that. Whereas in the left hand, he plays an octave where he's got his hands on both these C sharps. So together, so he's mostly playing the chord, but he does hit this B in there in the right hand, where he goes, and that's not in the chord shape, but it's a note in the scale. Then he goes back to E with the same triad shape. Then to A. And in the right hand, he uses an inversion where he has a C sharp, E, and an A. The left hand just uses the octave A, and he might hit this C sharp, but the real trick to use it to this part of the song is he goes and plays a few other notes in the chord as well. So he starts on that A, but and does that. Then it goes back to the E again. And then this is one part where the left and the right hands aren't together. The left hand plays G sharp, octave, and the right hand plays this little riff throughout the next maybe measure or so, where it's C sharp, B, and G sharp. Meanwhile, the left hand goes up the scale from G sharp to A and then B, so it's. So you put that all together and it's. And once you know that introduction, you can pretty much play the whole song, 'cause it's just the same chord shapes and the same tricks. It's just a matter of figuring out the order the chords go. It's a really long song, so I'm not going to work the whole way through, but I'll just play the first maybe opening line or two where it just goes between E and A and E, and it's. And there you ended up having, if you saw, the B chord in there a little bit. And that's just the other song, or chord in the song. But it mostly goes between E and A, E and A, E and A a lot. A few B's in there, and some C sharp minors. And that's the gist of the song. So thank you, and good luck.